this has been really hard. This spot is way too close to the rocks. I don't think this is gonna work. For a little bit now, it's been one of those times where it's like a roller coaster, where the highs have been really high and then the lows have been really low. And we're trying to find something in between that, if possible.
We're actually gonna pick up and move to another anchorage. This one is just a little too close to the rocks for us, so if we were to drag at all, we'd pretty much immediately be on the rocks. Not a lot of room for air, so we're gonna head just a couple miles that way to a different anchorage. We'll feel a lot more comfortable, sleep a lot better tonight. We have decided to wait out this next storm here in in Puerto Escondido. Okay.
What do you think? Riding in a car? Are you excited?
I've really been wanting to see Loreto. It seems like it's got a really cool Spanish vibe to it, so I'm really excited to go into town today. And we couldn't bring the boat because the weather wasn't that great for leaving it off at the Anchorage, so I'm excited that we have a car and we can just kind of freely see the town and explore. Very good. We have spent the last few days riding out the wind here at Puerto Escondido on a mooring. We found it a little hard here because there are no beaches and Skylar just played on concrete and stuff, so we are ready to go. It was a great place, but we are ready to get back to Agua Verde actually, and we're gonna spend some time there. We really enjoyed being able to drive into Loreto, but we are ready to kind of get back to the smaller anchorages and see some more of the people at Agua Verde. Sometimes it is good to settle for a couple days and be in one spot, so that was the nice part about here. Jeremy got to sleep and not worry about dragging anchor, and so that was the great part about Puerto Escondido, but we're ready to go. We're ready to get back to being on the hook. Just pulled back into Agua Verde and I am so excited to get back here. We got in a little bit late though, and it's supposed to blow again tomorrow pretty well, and so there was no more room in the very calm anchorage. So for now, we're hunkering down in this one that'll give some protection, but we're hoping someone leaves so we can get into the better one tomorrow. Otherwise, this could get interesting.
Future Jeremy here cutting in. That was one of the worst nights we've had on Anchorage yet. And quite frankly, it got really scary. The wind shifted and came at a completely unprotected different angle for where we were, and I did not sleep at all that night. Our anchor held really well, and I'm just really glad that it worked out for us. As soon as the sun came up, we moved to the protected, safe anchorage. There were a lot of boats in here, and it wasn't easy to find a good spot where we could drop anchor and back up enough to get enough scope out without hitting someone else's boat. But the only other option was to be back out there, and I did not want to do that. So we came right up here on the beach and we dropped as close as we possibly could just so we could fit in here. I found that it's been really hard to continuously make decisions that are based on our safety. And that's just part of cruising, because we have to drop anchor, you know, every single time we're going to sleep at night. And our anchor hasn't dragged. We haven't ran into any problems, but the thought of it, of something bad happening with such a young kid on board, it just like weighs a lot on me. And when the wind has been really heavy, trying to make those decisions that's going to be the most safe, the most comfortable, the most enjoyable has been really hard. And we have had a string of bad weather that kind of kept coming in a row, and it just felt like I was making little tiny wrong decisions that just made it worse. And it really hit my confidence, and I haven't been picking the camera up as often. This video is a little choppy and kind of strange because I've been exhausted. I've been beat up. I've been torn down. And I haven't picked the camera up. And we've, honestly, now that we're in Agua Verde, we've just been relaxing. Maybe trying to catch back up after having some hard times, which has been great. Sometimes you got to take that time to just calm down, quiet down, and get back to your basics. But now we're rested. Now we're having a good time, and I'll probably start filming some more again. Doing her deal, getting a kilo of that Mexican sweetness. Tortillas.
Got my kilo bag of tortillas.